Tonight, we unearth a chilling tale from the heart of Northumberland. A story of ancient relics, a family besieged, and a curse awakened. We delve into Hexham, a quiet market town where in the early 1970s, two innocent boys unearthed something truly extraordinary and utterly terrifying. Welcome to the Northern Spectre. In February 1972, Colin and Leslie Robson were playing in their garden on the east side of Hexham. Amidst the mud and the soil, they found two small stone heads, roughly the size of tennis balls. One was distinctly male with a primitive, almost brutal carving, the other female with wild flowing hair. They were crude, ancient, and undeniably unsettling. The boys, fascinated, brought their finds home. Their parents, despite a sense of unease, placed the peculiar heads on display in the living room. Dismissed them as curiosities. But the moment those heads crossed the threshold, something shifted in the Robson house. An unseen presence. The tranquility of the Robson home shattered. Within days, bizarre phenomena began. Objects moved on their own. Heavy furniture scraped across the floors in empty rooms. Lights flickered erratically. But it was the sounds that truly terrorized them. Unseen footsteps paced the hallways. Disembodied whispers, just beyond comprehension, drifted through the air. And worst of all, a chilling, guttural, deep cry echoed from the living room, very place the heads were kept. The family, particularly the children, became convinced the heads were alive, malevolent, responsible for the torment. Sleep became a luxury, fear a constant companion. The atmosphere in the house grew thick with dread, a heavy, suffocating weight that seemed to press in from all sides. The climax of the terror came when Mrs. Robson, utterly distraught, witnessed a terrifying apparition. A half-human, half-animal creature covered in dark fur, its eyes burning with malevolent intent, slowly descended the stairs before vanishing. It was a creature straight out of nightmares, an entity the family quickly dubbed the Werewolf. Desperate for answers, they contacted local archaeologists. Experts identified the heads as Roman-Celtic, likely from the 2nd century AD, possibly household gods or representations of a tribal ancestor. But their presence had clearly unleashed something ancient, something that refused to be contained. The werewolf seemed inextricably linked with the heads, its appearance always coinciding with a surge in the poltergeist activity. The sheer terror and strangeness of the Hexham case could not stay confined to a small garden. The story became a national media sensation, culminating in an appearance on the BBC's current affairs programme Nationwide. This is where Dr. Anne Ross, the archaeologist studying the Celtic significance of the heads, recounted the unbelievable. Not only did the terror follow the male head to her home in Southampton, where she felt a crushing, malevolent presence, she herself witnessed the dark, half-animal creature that stalked the halls of her house. Nationwide's broadcast on that Friday in February 1976 cemented the Hexham Heads in British folklore. Many who watched remembered the terrifying werewolf clip that was spliced into the report, leaving an entire generation convinced the curse was real. The media had turned a garden curiosity into a genuine, living nightmare. The original heads were passed on after the scandal. Some say they were buried, others say they were simply lost. Today, the whereabouts of both of the heads are unknown, but the fact remains, for a few short years, 2 small stones found in a garden proved that sometimes the most ancient curses are the ones that make the biggest headlines. The Northern Spectre will return. Until then, stay vigilant. Some ancient spirits never truly die.